Ba-na-na-na! Hello heroes, what's going on? GamingNavi here, and we are here for more Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Ori Sanju! Hello Ref, I hope you're doing well today. Hi Fuddy! How are you? Heyo, a princess? Indeed, a princess is here to grace your... God dang it. Got to plug in my charging cord. There we go. Princess is here to bless your peasants' screens. I like Dream Drop and give me... No, God. No! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow. No! I love you guys, but fuck you. That's all I gotta say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright. So as you can see by the level number, I've done some grinding. Thank you, Fuddy. Yes, I went and did a little bit of itty bitty bitty teeny tiny bit of grinding over here. Sora's now almost level 30. I think Riku is exactly at level 30. Also, Ref has now been kicked from Sora's party because I basically finished the spirit grid, so there wasn't anything left for me to do. I gotta link up with Quinn 2 more times and then we could get the air combo. Slowly working through Misty's grid. And then Ref was replaced with Gatak, the only my favorite rider from Kabuto. There we go. At least you're replaced with a good boy, Ref. You could have at least kept me from... What do you think Quinn's here for? Don't worry, Quinn will carry on your legacy. And besides, it's Gatak. Who doesn't like him? He's a good boy. It's not like Tendo, who's kind of a douche. Also, Quinn is now officially a pyro manager. You've never seen Kabuto? I don't blame you. It's not great. Not bad, but I didn't like it. Mostly because Tendo is just such an insufferable asshole for most of the show. Like, he's a pious, full of himself narcissist. And yes, before anyone says, for Kabuto fans get on my ass, I know he has the skill to back it up. I don't like him. And he's the central character. Like, yeah, you can make an argument that Gatak is actually the real main character of the show because, you know, he's basically the main character in a lot of regards. But the show is called Kamen Rider Kabuto. It's about Tendo. And he's just the most insufferable asshole ever. So ace, but not a god. Kind of, actually. Actually, making an ace comparison isn't that far off. And I fucking despised Ace. So take that into consideration. Ace sucked so much that I stopped watching Geats. Well, also because the weird, like, Among Us and imposter story they were doing in, like, their, what was it, the second round of games just sucked. And I didn't want to watch it. Also maybe drop it. But Ace sucked so much. Tendo's like that, but a little bit more. At least with Geats, you know, there's the rest of the show going on to distract you from Ace being a constant asshole. And just prick. But in Kabuto, Tendo is a lot more centralized. So you can't just avoid the fact that he's an asshole. You have to embrace the fact that Tendo's going to have a stick up his ass and he's going to be in your face as much as possible. So we went downhill. That sucks, because, like, I saw a lot of the suits from that show, and I think some of them looked really fucking cool. Like, Geats' final form. Even Crud. What was Raccoon Boy's final form? The green one. Or was he Tanuki? I can't remember. Ninja Boy. His final form looked super cool as well. Neon sucked. I'm not even gonna be facetious on that one. I liked Mishinaga. He was pretty cool. And then further made me drop lore questions that I don't think were ever answered. And then I remember the disappointment that the 2 American actors that were brought into the show didn't get Kamen Rider forms. And I followed them on Twitter back in the day, and they were both really chill guys. I liked them. And then Punk Jack. Man, I liked him. Poor Punk Jack. Oh yeah, it's time to go back to the overworld. That's what I was doing. I got so distracted talking about Kamen Rider, I actually forgot there's a game I'm supposed to be playing. Anyways, so hold on. 26. Okay, yeah, we have to go do this one. I was being like, what if we went and did Fantasia first, level 34? And just like that, I said, fuck that shit. Yeah, Geats was not the greatest time. Kabuto is not much better. Yo, look, it's manga panels in the background. It's straight up pages of the manga.
Here we go.
It's that manga I kept obsessing over for a while. It's a manga retelling of...
Faster.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
No! Sora! Dang it, Sora, you fucking moron.
Here we go. Here we go. Ha, ha, ha. Ha. Fine. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Ring open, cool.
Here we go.
The worst thing about Punk Jack was that it was implied he still had his driver, he just refused to transform. Wait, really? That's so lame!
Yeah. Ha.
I thought it was a pretty cool character too. And Ace just kept annoying me. I will forever be an Ukyo Ace hater. He sucked. And the show ends with him becoming God? Fuck no. There's only 2 Kamen Rider gods I care about, and that's Saber and Gaim. Are there any other Kamen Rider gods I'm forgetting about? Gem doesn't count, he's just full of himself.
Here goes nothing.
Hey, Goofy! That's the wrong way! Alright, I'll show you what a musketeer can do.
King Mickey, are you okay?
Huh? Have we met before?
What? Wait. Is this like what happened with Jiminy and Tron?
Those were 2 different cases, you stupid idiot. Jiminy was the past remnant of himself in his world before he met you, and then Tron is like... Tron's a paradox, because according to the lore they said he's not supposed to be the Tron you know, but then he has memories of the Tron you know, so he simultaneously is and isn't, and that's not right! Sorry, I'm still not gonna be over that stupid plot. By the end, Azuma was the only one with something resembling a satisfying arc. Who was Azuma again? Was that the green guy? Keiwa. Okay, now that was the green guy. Keiwa kept victim blaming Ace's mom, so I couldn't feel sorry for him. Ugh, that sucks. Neon almost had satisfying, but then it ends with her forgiving her abusive parents. Oh, that's stupid. Real talk. Who's Azuma? I forgot. Was that Mishinaga? You can tell you know, he's the only writer I remember because I can remember his fucking name. I will say, he was actually kind of cool. He was an asshole. He had his reasons. I kind of liked him. At least he wasn't that fucking fraud spanner. I can say that much. Valve a fraud. Fucking bull guy and... Hey, Buffa. There we go. So Buffa was Azuma? Azuma? Okay. Azuma was cool, though. I'm gonna keep calling him Mishinaga. That's the name I remember.
I'm not in Disney Castle. And that world isn't one of the ones that's asleep. I don't get it.
You okay? What's wrong?
Oh, I was wondering where I was?
Hmm? Where'd you get that key?
How can you tell it's a
This-
key? It looks so...
it's a key
It looks nothing like a key at this point.
I know. You came from another world, right?
Huh? Yeah.
My name's Mickey. I'm working on a problem. That's why I'm in this world, being a musketeer.
Hi, Senpai.
So, am I in
Enjoying
a
some
world
Marvel
that
Rivals?
King
Yeah.
visited that
And I
don't
saw
know
the
about?
news that you posted in the
A
server.
world that's
So
trapped
here's
in
like the
sleep
full thing. I don't know if you read it, but the lead director was not kicked off the Rivals
seem
team. It was just
confused.
like one of the directors, so not.
Look out!
It wasn't as bad as some people are making it
I'm
out to be,
Sora.
but it still
Let me
kind of
handle
sucks. Sumiri state of plot place. Who is Sumiri? I actually can't tell anymore. Who the fuck was Sumiri? Wonder Comic. Wasn't this freaking ex-swordsman? Saber?
Hey, yeah, yeah, ha. Hey, yeah, yeah.
Also, I took some of my friend. I took some of Graves' advice recently and tried something and found out that Balloon is surprisingly a really good spell. Creates a bunch of orbs that hit everyone. Or a lot of targets.
Yeah, ha. Hey, yeah,
Navigator chick. Ah, she had that really beautiful dress I wanted.
yeah. Hey, yeah, back off. Hey, ha. Yeah,
You
ha.
know what's sad about Geats? We never got a Geats video game.
Yeah.
Like, in the format of the game and such, you think they could have made their own half-assed battle royale or something. But they didn't. And that's kind of sad in my opinion. Fucking die! Stupid bid. Turn into the medic for a second there. Hi, Zozo! How are you? Stupid bird! Your talk leveled up! Yay!
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Together. Yeah, yeah.
It was busted. Reason to removed it. Speaking of Kame video games, that's how we first met, kinda. Is that how we met, Senpai? I don't remember that.
Thanks. I sure.
I thought you and I just sort of met
Some
in
musketeer I
Gumshoe's
turned out to be.
Discord.
Hey, hey, whoa, ow, whoa. Where's the bad guys?
Goofy!
Yeah, whoa, hey, whoa,
Everything's
ow,
under control, Goof.
wow. Oh, ah, whoa. Really? You mean we clobbered them?
No, he clobbered him, and I think I assisted. I didn't really show up in battle. We met on Gum's Discord. First
Hey,
Twitch stream
Donald.
was the Kamen Rider game.
Gorge, do I know you
I don't
from
remember-
somewhere?
Like, I don't say this to be mean to Gum, but I don't remember him playing any Kamen Rider games.
No. Nice to meet you.
Say, fellas, this is Sora, and it doesn't matter when we met. Once
Or are you
we
saying
meet
that was the
friends,
first stream
we're
I
friends
did
for
when
life.
I was playing the Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes game?
And I'm Goofy.
Friends for life.
Now we've got to go protect the princess. Donald, Goofy.
Yeah, stay. Goofy sucks the sword because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Hey, wait! You're not gonna let me come along?
But you're not a musketeer, and this mission is fraught with danger.
All the more reason I should
In
help.
Discord, first stream
When
I
the
checked.
going gets tough,
You
the
okay?
tough call their
okay.
friends.
Send by your freaking wording of that didn't help.
Well, all right. Thank you.
Great.
I also gotta go
Should
take
we
down
do
those
the
Kamen Rider
thing?
streams. They were not good.
The thing?
Well, the thing we say is all the things we do together.
Ah,
One for all.
And one for all!
My Hero Academia fans going nuts right now. Country of the Musketeers. Overnight Musketeers. Oh boy, time for lore. Why don't you just play a cutscene from the movie?
Congratulations, boys! In light of your lacklustrous potential, I dub you Royal Musketeers. Just look at yous, all dressed up and going nowheres.
Mostly me and you hang out like we usually do on Twitch. That's true.
Let's get right down to your inaugural mission. Bodyguards to Princess Minnie. Some nefarious nincompoop has got it out for her, see? And it's your job to personally keep her safe.
Somebody's after the princess.
You have to be really good with a cutlass if you're gonna do any kind of fencing with a peg leg. I gotta say, that's impressive, man.
Why? The 1, 2, 3 of us are ready for anything.
I actually did used to do fencing. I wouldn't mind getting back into the sport, if I'm gonna be honest. It was such a fun time. Astra, hi!
Real brave.
Hey Astra, you missed out on the discussion on Kamen Rider Kabuto.
Maybe small. I've got the heart of a musketeer. All for one.
And one for
Star.
all!
For context, we have a brand new party member named Gatak, named after one of the writers from Kabuto, which I know you've said you've seen before. It's one of the only 2 good characters in the show. That one and the purple one. Your boy Sting. I think that was his name? I can't remember. And we had a discussion about that, and then criticizing a lot of stuff Kabuto did. And then we shifted over to complaining about Geats, because Geats sucked. There's opportunity to make Doll and Goofy partners. Yeah, for real though, that would have been so good, but you know, the game doesn't do that, because that would require the game to actually give a shit for once in its life. You know, that's so adorable. I want a plush of that. Well, Astro, to be fair, we were gonna kick Doll off the party anyways, so like, you know. Mementos, time to remind us that we have a flashback for friggin' Three Musketeers, which is weird. And why do we travel? And why is the Wonderlink thing for this world comic book pages? That doesn't. It just sounds wrong for a game, for a world based on, you know, Three Musketeers. Sounds so confusing. I was ripped the old what, AK Paladins? It's only happened to Paladins? Ready to protect the princess? Sure am. Okay. Oh no, it's T-Rex. It's just like that scene from Jurassic Park.
Bad guy!
Good experience for a piece of shit game whose publisher barely gave a fuck about. Aw, dang. I remember liking it at first because it was a free alternative to Overwatch. Servers are going to close down due to Smite 2. Aw, dang. The sequel. Did anyone care about Smite? I remember only seeing when it came to like when people were, you know, making things about like RTS games, they're exclusively Dota and League of Legends.
Hey, yeah. Light. Take this.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Ha-ha. Heal.
No, why'd you do that?
Ha-ha. Light. Hey. Yeah. Take this. Ha. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Light.
I have to protect the thing from damage. No! Sorry, you stupid idiot!
Hey, light. Take this.
There we go. Other servers were staying up, but they weren't getting any more content. The only thing I'll tell you is there's a reason Smite isn't there with Dota and League. The only time I ever remember Smite being mentioned was on on Game Theory back in Matt Pat's original Prime, where he tried to talk about how I can't even remember what it was talking about. Remember he had a video on Smite, and that's why I started watching Game Theory in the first place, so I watched it. And then he referenced Smite in his short-lived series Deadlock, where he would do game debates, and that was such a fun series Matt Pat did, and I'm mad he didn't keep doing it. It was so fun. He had a debate between League of Legends and Dota, and just kept having Smite be referenced every once in a while just so they can make fun of it. That's the most I know about Smite. Oh no, it's the Beagle Boys from DuckTales!
Followed by one, princess. Now make like those musketeers and scram.
Dang it, Sora!
Your Majesty. Mickey!
Sora!
I'm sorry. They got away with the princess.
Don't be. It's not your fault.
But what if it is?
As long as we all stick together, I know we can get the princess back.
Don.
Right. As a team, we can do anything.
Like how we keep running away together.
Come on.
See? As long as we're together, we're cowards together. And that's nicer than being cowards alone.
Hey, look, Mickey. There's the carriage.
Imagine playing a 3D game that plays most like League, which I've never played. Now you glide across the battlefield,
No sign of the
and a lot of
princess.
gods are broken as shit, and you don't know why.
Yup. She's out there
That does
somewhere.
not explain
Come to my
anything,
post. Come to
especially
the
because I've
rescue.
never played League.
And we're gonna be the ones to save her.
Before I get in, like, maybe when I get a new PC, I'll go take this PC, download League just for like a
Hey!
joke, and then do like one
Aren't you
League stream,
forgetting
and then,
someone?
you know, just to truly let this thing rest. It's League in third person. That's about it. I've never. Okay, well, I've seen screenshots of League. I thought it was already in third person. Am I confused?
Yeah.
Friends don't let friends play League.
Yeah. Hey. Ha. Yeah. Hey. Ha.
It sucks, don't. I love how everyone is banding together for once in the chat's life to tell me, dear God, don't do this. I can suggest playing a million bad games, and only Senbai will complain. I suggest doing League once. Everyone, and I mean fucking everyone, responds with, dear God, no.
Yes.
That's kind of hilarious. I don't think I've seen you all react to any game I've suggested playing that badly. Me, give me 500 followers and I'll play a Zelda CDI game. Everyone, cool, that sounds fun. Senbai, why would you do that? Me, live streams me playing Sonic 06. Senbai, why would you do that? Everyone else that was watching, hell yeah, this is gonna be funny. Me, plays Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero. Pepsi Man. In Mortal Kombat 4, Senbai, dear God, why are you doing this? Chat, cool, this is fun. I just... But for once, everyone bands together to say, dear God, don't do this. That's just hilarious in my eyes. I try to get addicted to it, I can't. Senbai's the only one saying he'll play League with me. Oh god. I have to go reinstall Infinity Nikki. I did uninstall that off my PlayStation. I'll be sad to admit that. Suddenly, I mentioned League once. Chat gets super protective for me. This shit is hilarious. You can't make this up. I love all of you. It's nice to know I finally have limits for all of you. Look, 2x KO, the League fighting game is also on its way. I guess the decision's been made. I'm never gonna play League. If I ever try and play like an RTS, am I just gonna go play Pokemon Unite then? I've never played that, so I don't know if that's actually good or not. Oh, is RTS the right term I'm using? We excuse 06, we draw the line at League. Nice to know you all suddenly have standards. We didn't stop you from playing Sonic Freeriders on stream, but dear God, we won't let you do this. It's hilarious. Don't play Unite either, it's ass. Ah, dang. League is a game of all time for sure. That's the impression I'm definitely getting, Quinn. Also, I hope you're having a great day today. No, of course you have standards, Navi. We're not barbarians. I said don't play these pieces. Shit, League is where you draw the line. The rest of us have standards. And the chat's turning on itself for once. This League is playable. Senpai is trying to start a fight, I swear. Also, dang, I want to make one of these things. What do I need to make one of these things? Yeah, I figured I couldn't make it. What do I need? Epic and intrepid fantasies. Too bad I don't know how to get those. They're both fantasies. If only I could get some more if only I get some grim fantasies and intrepid fancies. Then I could make a Triceratops. We all need dinos. Oh, look, we could make a kitty cat, but no, it uses a grim fantasy, which we do need for another one. Goodness gracious, wow! Chat is fighting over League. I never thought I'd see the day they stopped bullying me and started bullying each other over something like a League. I think it goes to show how little I know of League. Well, I can't defend it. It's even worse than You stupid idiot. I've played a Donkey Kong before. Dang it. Okay, hold on. I've played a Donkey Kong before. Where are you at?
Yeah, right. Just take this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, back off. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Run. Ha. Take this. Ha.
Oh no, what's down? You gonna run away? You gonna cry? Little Beagle Jr. gonna cry? Played League once, was told to off myself, so I didn't know what I was doing. The game is trash. That's fair. I checked it fun so 2 years beyond toxic. Racking. I killed a Beagle Boy! I want to play Destiny 2, but fuck, I can't. Nothing against Destiny 2, but just that's a weird history. I love Destiny 1. I actually did buy Destiny 2 back when you could buy it. Got a key for it for like $5 from a friend. Was happy with what I was playing, and then I stopped playing for a little while. And then next thing I found out, they canned Destiny 2, turned it into basically Destiny 1 with all of Destiny 2 stuff is fucking DLC more or less, and wasn't that happy with it.
Wait, Sora. Got any suggestions, Goofy?
Get a shield.
Oh,
You've got an idea?
and it might even be.
And also, Destiny 2 is a huge fucking game, so I can't even, so I don't even download it on my PS5 anymore because I don't have the fucking space to. And if I do, it takes up half my fucking hard drive. Well, because like when I return to Destiny now, it looks like they just made the entire first game a free-to-play experience, and then you just buy all the season, you just buy expansions for essentially the Destiny 2 content. Ow! I played D2 when it came out during the life and it came back last month, so confused. Yeah, I know, it's so weird. I mean, okay, it's not as bad for me as it was for you. I only spent $5, but like still, I was like so used to like what the campaign is like. Oh, the Observer is dead, and now I have cool new powers and abilities, and I'm hanging out in these new maps and such. This is kind of neat. And then I stopped playing, and now it's just Destiny 1 again.
Goofy, where are you going?
What's the matter, Sora? Hold on.
Oh, Mickey, Goofy just sort of took off.
Throwing things because Fortnite has me
Goofy's
pissed. Oh, I'm
gone.
sorry.
But why would he
Speaking
leave
of
us
Fortnite, the new season starts this Friday. Y'all think about that?
You too, Donald.
We're almost... Freaking... All the ninja stuff is about over. Keep getting killed, no one
Calm
bothers to
down,
revive me, and they
Donald.
keep going where
Start from the
they can
beginning.
easily revive me. That's... What assholes, I'm sorry, Quinn.
What? But he's the one who made us Musketeers. A lie? Well, lie or no lie, Musketeers don't ever run from
But you're
danger.
not Musketeers. You're Mouseketeers.
Donald, wait! Together we can stop Captain Pete.
Even though we haven't been displayed,
We're in this
as a
together.
cohesive unit
Come on.
throughout this entire
We'll be
adventure,
right beside
I'm
you,
sure that we can
'cause we're
do something
friends.
together.
I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
Take the swords away. Oh man, I kind of like the swords.
Donald!
Hit that swords event. Yeah, that's a fucking issue with Destiny. I mean, okay, we're technically talking about the swords in Fortnite right now, where it's just like a durability meter, but in Destiny, it actually uses bullets to use a sword.
Aw,
It's
thanks,
so
Sora.
dumb.
So this captain guy's the culprit. I wonder what he's up to.
It's the thief thing. Consider Sly Cooper.
What am I up
I would.
to?
Those are games on my backlog. I think I actually
I'm up
have
to
all the entire
plenty.
trilogy.
Oh,
Pete?
I might be wrong on that one.
Who's that? A stranger looking to be endangered. You, mangle these yardsticks.
Oh, for the Fortnite collab.
By the power
That would be
vested
nice,
in
but it
me
would
as a
imply that
Musketeer,
Sony or whoever the hell
I
owns the
know
rights to
you,
Sly Cooper actually has to do something with them. Last I checked, no one's using the rights to Sly Cooper
That's
these
a
days.
good one. Well, how's about this? By the power
Don't play Valorant
invested
here.
in my
I tried it on PS when it was released on
I
PS5.
clobber you.
I didn't really vibe with it immediately. I might be willing to give it another chance now because I've played Fortnite Ballistics and now have a better feel for that kind of game.
Donald. Goofy.
Sora.
Where's Mickey?
Captain Pete and his guys took Mickey to Mont Saint Michel, and that means he's in big trouble. Once
Mont
the
Saint
tide
Michel.
comes in, the dungeon will fill up with water.
I'm so well, Mickey.
Also, I'm gonna check something real quick. Forgive me, chat. Because freaking Ref brought it up, I'm gonna see if any of the Sly Cooper games are available on the PlayStation Store. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I think I saw them here. $9, so $10 for Thievius Raccoonus, $10 for Band of Thieves, $10 for Among Thieves. Okay. If I get the PlayStation Plus, if I go resubscribe for PlayStation Plus, we could get access to the PS3 ports. Can't even play them. You effectively stream them to your console, so it's even worse. So for $30, I could get the trilogy on my PlayStation and play them on stream someday. I'll play this game. You can't force Astra to play games she doesn't want to, Senbai. You know
Come
her
on.
style. She's a cozy
We gotta
gamer.
go save him.
And maybe an RPG player.
But how?
What are you saying? You and Goofy wouldn't have come back if you weren't ready to save him. We're friends. Friends for life. Remember?
Don't worry,
Best of
Astra. I'm
friends
not
to
good
the
at shooters
very
either.
end.
Good. Let's go.
Right.
The reason I mostly play support classes in Marvel Rivals, it's that way I don't have to worry about shooting the opponents and just aiming for my own teammates. I play Borderlands 3 and DNF Duel. Here, do that again.
Yeah, hey, take this. Ha,
Bunnies.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Ha ha. Yeah. Ha, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah. Back off. Yeah, ha, ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Ha. Hey. Yeah. Right. Take this. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Ha ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Ha.
They've been downgraded to normal enemy status. You got fucking tiny as health bar, T-Rex. Also, let's see if we can go get Quinn any new abilities. Back after a bit. Okay. Take care of yourself, okay? We can't get any new abilities. We're so close to getting a new ability for Katak.
Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Is it me or does this world feel really short?
Yeah. Hey. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Hey. Ha. Ha ha. Hey. Ha. Yeah. Hey. Ha. Right. Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, chat, your princess is back on One Piece now. And the time it's... Since I got to episode 1000, I took a break, watched the entirety of Kaiju number 8, rewatched the entirety of, 15 seasons of Red vs. Blue, and watched and started Red Ranger Isekai, which I haven't seen the new episode for, so no spoilers. It's time for me to get back to One Piece. And now I have about 50 episodes left till I'm done with Wano. Fuck yeah! Get to see Gear 5, finally. I'm generally still just dumbfounded at the fact that I'm actually... That, the idea of me being caught up on One Piece is generally within my grasp. 3 years ago, if you talked to me, I would have said that, One Piece was... I'd never be able to catch up on One Piece. I'll never start it for that very reason. But here I am, years later, and it's just wow, I actually am. And the only reason it's taken me this long is because of ADHD and burnout and such. So just... Fuck, I spent so long convincing myself not to enjoy a certain set of media because I told myself for so long, and now I'm almost caught up, and I'd sit here and say how it's probably one of my favorite media things ever. Since Season 2 came out years ago? When you say Season 2, do you mean of the original anime? You've only seen East Blue? I mean, East Blue is fucking awesome and I love it, don't get me wrong. I'm just... Let's forget Astro's mom status here. I sometimes forget Astro's in her 30s and actually possibly did see One Piece when it came out. I was had to be mean. I said just hey. All of us in the chat sometimes forget that little detail. These little guys remind me of Clodsire. Look at them. They're little colorful Clodsires. Fuck, man. East Blue was such a great season of One Piece. I loved it. It's a season I actually go back. It's like Act 1 Homestuck for me. At the time, I didn't think much of it, but now I'm an adult and I sit here and think it's probably one of my favorite things ever. Because it was just so simple. It was back when all they had to do, was all just contained in the East and Blue. It was such a small adventure. And now they're in Wano and they're starting a revolution. They're gonna kill Kaido and everything, and it's so fucking awesome and hype. Sonic Blade. One Piece is great. I wish there were good One Piece video games. I haven't played any, but it's something I keep hearing about is how there's no good One Piece video games. Except what was it, one of the Pirate Warriors games? I heard that's that one's good, but I mean, from the sound of it, it's a fucking Dynasty Warriors game. I feel like it's hard to make those bad. Is it possible to make a bad hack and slash? Actually, no, that is rhetorical. They did make one. It's called Ruby Grim Eclipse. It's not a good game. I don't care who I possibly pissed off with that statement. I don't like that game. Okay, so I'm going the wrong fucking direction. It's I heard Odyssey is like a turn-based RPG, and that sounds like something I'd be into, but I don't hear anyone talk about it at all. It makes me sad, because I love JRPGs, I love One Piece. Those two together should be awesome. I miss when animes would get RPGs instead of fighting games. Dragon Ball Z started off as an RPG franchise, and then it became fighting games. And I stand by it that I think it should go back to being an RPG. Last one we got was Dragon Ball Z Battle for the Attack the Saiyans on the Nintendo DS, and that game is actually really fucking cool. I have it. A friend of mine gave it, my former best friend gave it to me for free, and it was, I hope not letting anything happen to that one. It's rad. I'd be willing to go mod it on my Wii U just so I can show it off to all of you guys. It's awesome. Cool artwork. It retells, it's just a fine, well-made JRPG based on Dragon Ball Z. It's good. Doesn't do the weird card game stuff the Famicom era was doing. I've never played Kakarot. I don't think I even own the game. It'd be hard for me to talk about the gameplay of a game I've never played before. Or own. Dang it, Sora! Dead. God, those games look awful. I like Sailor Moon games. There's a bunch of fighting games, there was one RPG, and then a bunch of weird puzzle games. I don't really talk about the puzzle games. The fighting games I really can't comment on because I suck at fighting games. And the RPG I wanted to like. It looks nice, but it mechanically I'm not too sure about that one. I tried a Let's Play of that on my YouTube channel way back when, and it's a thing that exists. I like the artwork, the music is nice, and the stories seem to be pretty alright, but the gameplay and its challenge were not the greatest. It was very much a grind to a very specific level. Okay, now everything dies in like a single hit, and it was dumb. Senpai, last time you tried to teach us Dragon Ball Fighters, the rollback made things, the rollback wasn't really working, and then we had an awful time. Remember that? Do you remember that? I didn't forget.
Donald? Goofy? You too, Sora?
I remember you were even pissed at how bad the game was playing despite the netcode rollback thingy.
Aw, fellas. We're not even real Musketeers.
Wrong. You are real Musketeers, and don't let anybody else tell you you're not.
It doesn't matter what you wear.
Only what kind of heart it is that beats inside of you.
You know what? You're right, pals. When the bunch of us stick together, we can accomplish anything. Pete said he was headed for the Opera House, and that's where we'll find Her Majesty. Come on, Musketeers. We've got a princess to rescue.
Back to the opera? Man, I really don't remember Three Mouseketeers.
Hey, over there!
Boy, those nitwits! The boss is gonna be mad.
Hurry!
Why'd you trap her in a box?
Come on.
You're gonna turn me into a companion cube.
Musketeering to the test.
Misty's in trouble. Where's Misty? Come on, Ash owes you a new bicycle. It's not gonna remind Misty she has priorities. She gets the fuck up. Especially pissed off because you guys didn't get a good chance to try out the game. That was also true.
Yeah. Ha.
It's because we were having an awful time. Either the game was crashing, the game was forcing our battles to end preemptively.
Yeah.
To put it bluntly, dude, we weren't having a good time.
Ha. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I haven't ridden a bicycle since I was in, like, I want to say middle school. I can't remember when the last time I even owned a bike was. I know my brother had one when he went to college, and then he, if I remember correctly, he got hit by a car at one point. I'm been against bicycles and cyclers. No offense, anyone here who does ride one. I haven't ridden one since I was super young, so yeah. I don't know if I still count that that group anymore.
Ha. Yeah. 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 Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Light. Take this. Ha. Hey. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. 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 Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I was walking home from school, dude knocked me over speeding on his bike on the sidewalk, and being like, damn, that sucks. I'm sorry, Astra.
Yeah.
The jig is up, Pete!
There's no escape.
Yeah, it's 3 against 1 now.
Look out! Huh?
What? Impossible.
I'm
Riku.
confused.
Riku saved us.
Did he?
He's been by our side. All right. Musketeers, get the princess to safety. I'll
What?
handle things here.
Right.
I don't.
Thanks, Sora.
I'm very
Why,
confused now.
you- How dare you thwart me in the nick of time? This don't add up, I tell you.
You say it was Riku,
over
dude.
here,
That doesn't make
boys.
sense to me.
That's right. You'll need help.
Why do you say it like you're not getting help? You just talked about how Riku saved your ass.
Back off. Hey. Back off. Yeah. Ha. Light. Take this. Ha. Hey. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. 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 Light. Take high.
Suck it, Pete.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
So, do I understand correctly? The objective here is to just
Yeah. Yeah.
keep launching these minions at Pete till Pete dies or something.
Back off. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Ha.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Here. Oh. Ha. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Ha. Ha.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Ha, wait. Ha. Take this. Ha, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah. Ha.
Doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Okay, he's off the boat now.
Back off.
Guess the fight starts for real now.
Yeah. Ha, wait.
I guess not. He's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hey, you can't do that. That's cheating.
Back off. Take this. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Back off. Hey. Yeah. Wait. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Hey. Yeah. Ha. Together. Hey. Yeah. Wait. Take this. Ha.
Second pop off balloon right suddenly he's just like, yep, I'm done.
Good save.
Am I supposed to like be able to knock him off or something? I'm very confused here.
Heal. Yeah, back off. Back off. Oh, back off. Hey. Wait. Take this. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. Hey. Ha, hey. Yeah.
Gracious, we're just bullying Pete. Look at him.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah, yeah. Ha.
Die, Pete. Got one. Senbai, you're barely halfway there. Okay, Senbai, if you just spam through a bunch, I think Fortnite Festival should have a bunch of quests you can do to get a bunch of easy XP. There's probably still some milestone quests you could do for Fortnite OG. That's about the most I can think of.
Brave in saving us all.
Have you done all the story
I hereby
quests?
officially dub the Royal Musketeers. Thank you all.
We did it!
How was?
All for one, and one for all.
I mean, you know, 10K is still 10K, ref.
All for one, and one for all.
I mean, Astro, to be fair, I treat Battle Passes by opening up the game like every day, just doing my dailies, and then more or less calling it quits for the day. That's how I approach Battle Passes. Also, look, I managed to do an entire world without, you know, Sora having to drop. Hi, Dad. What did you do this time? Fire and Faraga. Except, Astro, I promise you, I'm not amazing at Fortnite. I don't say that, you know, lightly. I say that just genuinely. I'm not. Gotta give Queen over here some pets. There we go. She's a happy frog now. Misty's a scatterbrain. Let's see, new Keyblade. Let's see, how does this compare? Why is the Keyblade based on Three Musketeers have less strength? You think a Keyblade based on a world centered around swordplay would also center on swordplay. I guess that's all that. Guess we gotta go drop over to Riku now. We're not starting the next world till it's time, till both characters are ready to start. Oh shit. Dang it, Riku. I thought I brought you to the overworld too. Brawl Mori. Oh, goody. We're doing this with Sora. What the heck? Ah, darn it. Come on. Do your attack, let's. There we go. Stupid squid. Oh, he's not dead yet. How do I tag? I don't... What do I do here? I don't think I'm fit. Do nothing, we're gonna finish this fight before... Yeah, crap. What do I do? To avoid super laser, hide behind rocks. Okay, cool. Do me a favor. What? I don't like these drop moments. They're so dumb. Detract from the overall experience and they're not fun. Welcome back, Quinn. Yeah, you're dang right, it's cold. It's snowing throughout a lot of these places. Okay, now I know the boss fight works. It's dumb. I won't play it. Swords never come back to dang. Yeah, but you're getting your Sub-Zero mythic soon, so I hope you're happy, Senpai. And Sub-Zero is as a skin. I said this to my friend Grave recently. They better make that skin have the ability to go have a million different alt colors. That way they don't have to re-release every other one as a different skin. Look, we sold Scorpion to you. We sold you Rain and Reptile and Smoke and Noob Saibot and Ermac and Floyd and what other ones are there? How many ninjas am I forgetting? It's all good. Soda is always nice. Sub-Zero's going to carry the season, more or less. I don't think anyone's really hyped for a Thief season, in all honesty. I also had to have Grave recently explain to me the Sub-Zero lore with Kuai Lang and Bi-Han and friggin' everything. I'm sorry, does Riku's story in this game literally take place at the end?
What kind of world did I end up in this time?
When Riku shows up in this world, it's explicitly at the end of the story.
Well, one thing's for sure. That guy adds up to trouble in any world.
Wow, being racist there, Riku? You just see a guy named Pete and who looks like that and you just suddenly think he's up to trouble? Wow, Riku. We need to have a talk here, Riku. I mean, come on, that's not cool. You can't just go and make assumptions like that. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, Ermac, Chameleon, Chameleon, Tremor. Okay, there's Tremor. I didn't know about that one. I don't think I even mentioned Chameleon. Also, Frost with female. No, Sub-Zero. Oh, cool. Oh, I know who I'm sipping for now. I'm a simple trans woman. You tell me female characters, and I will obsess over them. That's hardly even sarcasm. I actually will. It takes me a while to get around in fighting games to playing as the male characters, because I mostly want to find female characters to be playing as. And there's also a Noob Saibot, can't forget about that one. Cannon, Chameleon, Cyrax, Emafrost. Oh my goodness. Okay, when I was talking about ninjas, I was more or less referring to the male ones that were genuine just color swaps of Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I guess Reptile and Chameleon are two different ninjas. I thought they were both the same though. They're both reptiles, and aren't they both green? Floyd, who's the secret boss. Not canon, Hydro, Komodai, Onryo, Ruby, Young Park, and Floyd, who's the secret. I still can't believe that there is canonically a pink ninja named Floyd and a purple one named Rain. Purple Rain and pink Floyd. God damn it. There are any other music jokes they could have done? They gotta beat JoJo and Mega Man to the game. Reptile Chameleon are completely different. What colors are they?
Is that supposed to be Mickey and the others? Yeesh. Those three are together even when they're made out of wood. Pete. Chameleon
are transparent rainbow. Oh, okay. They were green.
Wait!
Is Riku's entire concept of this story just gonna be stuck in the opera world? The opera aspect? Did we mention Rain? Yes. I brought up Rain a few times in this Mortal Kombat Ninja discussion. Rain used to be a ninja. What the hell is he now? Man, Mortal Kombat lore is never gonna make sense to me. And as before said, by actually bothered to explain anything.
Is someone...
Yeah, it's a reboot that still serves as a sequel to Mortal Kombat 11.
Minnie!
And Game 9 was also a reboot. So what you're saying is I go play Mortal Kombat 9 and then I can play forward from there, which means 9, 10, 11, and 1. That's it. The 3 area was technically a reboot.
Tell me what I can do.
Who are you?
Riku. Mickey's my friend.
Oh, Riku, the stage has been rigged with a machine to lure Mickey and the others into a terrible trap. If we could only find something to control the device from here.
When you say 3D era, do you mean like Mortal Kombat 4 onwards or like a different 3D era?
Lucky I remembered. Look what I nearly forgot. Eh? Why is the buck sans mouse?
Oi, quit messing around. The boss is losing his patience.
There it is! That's the gadget we need to retrieve.
I'm on it.
Flashback. Bon journey, princess. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance and
Release
Armageddon.
me! This instant!
Actually,
know what those
it's time to say
Where's Shaolin monks
bonjour,
playing
Your
this?
Royal Highness.
Captain Pete, what is the meaning of this?
And is Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero still canon to anything?
Don't you lose any sleep over it, princess. I'm just gonna seize the throne and rule happily ever after. After you name me king, that is.
What? I most certainly would never agree to that.
Bien sûr. And that's why the real you won't be the one
Anymore, I
doing the
guess.
naming.
I mean, after like what, as you just said, 3 reboots, I didn't expect any aspect of it to still be canon, but I mean, you never know.
Nice and shut.
A double? Mickey and the Musketeers will stop you.
Oh, never you fear, princess. Those chowderheads will be out of the picture real soon. So, how are we looking, boys? Aye, okay, boss. Test run's done.
We'll flatten them like crepes.
Good. Now, you must hold on to that thing no matter what. If you don't mind, Your Highness, we have a seat reservated for you backstage. Yeah. It's gonna be curtains soon. Curtains! I love it.
Oh, hey, it's just like in Notre Dame. Notre Dame, whatever the fuck we're gonna call it. Don't forget about the movies. Are any of those canon now? By bringing those up, you now made me actually question if the Mortal Kombat movies are canon to the games. Someone wants to take a drink. So the live action was completely separate from the game ones, and then you have the cartoon movies, they are standalone. Not gonna lie, Senpai, if they're not canon to anything, then why bring them up at this point? Long story short, Mortal Kombat 9 Forge is canon until the devs of the newer games say otherwise. Noted. Because fuck you.
Sorry.
I also wasn't paying attention to anything. I don't know what the objective is. Go after the Beagle Boys. Well, where are they? To quote the legendary philosopher Dave Strider, "There's a perfectly logical explanation." No, it's John Egbert said. Never mind. The great philosopher John Egbert. There's a perfectly logical explanation for all this. It's because shut up. Come on, Riku. You can do it. I believe in you. You can jump over these ropes. Real talk, where the hell am I going? Chat. I have no idea where the fuck I need to be. Take the theme, all Mortal Kombat 11 mechanic. Yes, I'm aware of that one because Mortal Kombat 11's story is about like the multiverse and bullshit. And Mortal Kombat 1 is a sequel to that one because it takes place in a universe where Liu Kang defeat Kronika and became God or whatever. And he remade the universe in his image. And now Kronika's trying to friggin' in Mortal Kombat 1 reset everything the way she wants it or whatever the fuck. I don't remember. Remember, I don't play these games. I had to watch some of my friends playing them on stream sometimes. Lena having an entire army of herself canon. Sub-Zero becoming Batman? What? When you say he becomes Batman, how literal are you being with that statement? Because I know, like, I think Warner Brothers technically owns some rights to Mortal Kombat, so, like, it's convinced me that might be somewhat literal. But I might also be wrong. I'm scared to be wrong on this one. He literally becomes Batman. You're kidding me. Why? I'm only saying that I think they do. I could be 100% wrong on that one. I mean, technically in Mortal Kombat 11, you do get to play... They did release Joker as a playable character, so... I guess that might have something to do with why Batman... Why Sub-Zero could become Batman. And Peacemaker's in Mortal Kombat 1, so yeah, as is Omni-Man. Omni-Man. I would love to go after the Beagle Boys, if only I could actually go. But unfortunately, my pathways are a bit blocked off. Mortal Kombat 11 DC... okay, that one's already just Canada Injustice. I found a Beagle Boy. Friggin' Raiden and Sub-Zero releases DLC for Injustice 2, and they constantly reference the fact that, you know, these characters had met before. I have both Injustice games. I have Injustice 2 Gold Edition, so I have all the DLC characters, including the Ninja Turtles, and then I have the Wii U release of Injustice 1, so I could play both of those on stream someday. I mean, I just do story mode campaigns, but I mean, Graves had a lot of fun doing those, so who knows, I could do that. That was actually the first fighting game my family ever existed in the house. Okay, first non-Smash Bros. Fighting game that existed in this house. Because we played that at a Nintendo event. I was on a mission trip, and we stopped in a city, I can't remember where we stopped. There's a bunch of tents set up for like a Nintendo event where there were a bunch of Wii U's and 3DS's all set up for people to play video games. And they had 2 tents dedicated to Injustice 1 of all things. And my church youth group just had a lot of fun playing that. I mean, go figure, the competition was either that or like a short demo of Wind Waker or Mario, New Super Mario Bros. U. So like, go figure, there really wasn't much else. Also Nintendo Land, but I didn't really know what that was and didn't care, and now I kind of wish I played more. It's kind of fun. It's also kind of funny how a garbage container was stupidly broken. Oh yeah, I'm well aware of that. I'm also well aware of how how much tripping breaks the game. Seriously. You could just crouch and spam like a kick move so you can trip your opponents, and time it correctly, they can't stop you. My brother actually had to ban the technique at the house because I just kept whooping his ass with it. Even it became more annoying when I was playing as Flash, where I just do that. I do it, go super speed, and then just annoy the piss out of everyone. Superman a 1-button infinite against it. That's hilarious. And I know there's like a definitive version of the game that was released later with more characters like Batgirl and Lobo and Zatanna. I never played that version, but because you know I only had the Wii U. And when I was playing on Wii U, I loved playing as Scorpion the most. I think he was the only DLC character I actually ever bought for the game. I remember even then being pissed they include Sub-Zero of Scorpion, not Sub-Zero. It's like, you need to have both. You need a good guy and a bad guy. It's injustice. That seemed to be the real injustice to me. I'm funny, I'm sorry. What am I doing again? There's only like a Beagle brother, right? Oh shit. Hi Jade! Better. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I would like to play it again with you sometime. Let's hang out. So everyone originally came out in Justice 1. He was undisputed top 1. Now he's the worst character in the game to pay for his crap. I'm glad you're here, Jade. Yeah, this Saturday sometime we can play that again. Just hang out and vibe. I'll stream more of this game on Saturday, then we just hang out in that game. Hopefully I got my homework done before then. It's fun, especially since it's literally the whole game. Yeah! It was so cool to see all of that in just like that perspective. I was gonna get on doing my tax return so I can get my tax return back, my taxes so I get my tax return back. Use that shit to get a fucking VR headset and then we can have more fun. Or I put all the money away for a new PC. Hello, stupid mole. How are you? Die. This is for betraying G-Force. Did anyone else see that movie? I sure did. It was a movie that existed and I saw it as a kid. That's my fucking battle cry for G-Force. Also, we are abusing this guy. Look at him. He's not fighting. He's hardly fighting back. What? I know I shouldn't worry, which is why I still want to play it, you know, without VR, but I still want to get one. So I know it's going to be a lot more novel. And it gives us more games I can play on stream. This poor fucking thing. Just know that we can be a bit disorienting when you first... I have used a VR headset a few times. Back in college, my roommate Justin had a Vive, and me and my other roommate Alex would actually use that more than he did. I was enamored by it. He got me to play a lot of games through it, which I spent more time in VR chat just because I thought it was neat. So I technically did lie on a couple days ago. I have played VR chat. That was back in college. It wasn't even on my Steam account. It was on my friend's account. And then I remember a couple years ago when I was freshly single, on Valentine's Day, I did a VR Skyrim playthrough. Well, I did a VR Skyrim stream for on my PlayStation VR. The PlayStation VR sucks ass though, which sucks because that was actually the most fun I had ever had in Skyrim. The only game I ever hated playing in Skyrim was Subnautica. Good lord, that one was... I actually felt sick playing.
Sora.
But everything else I had fun with.
They're safe. Oh, thank goodness. You truly saved the day, Riku. I see you're as brave as a royal musketeer.
Musketeer? What is that anyway?
The swordsman.
Huh? They actually say that?
Of course. Every musketeer is taught those
I
words.
recommend the room in VR.
It's a very important
I did not hit her. I did not. It's bullshit. I did not.
You're right.
Oh, hi, Mark.
And it does fit the
We
moment.
also discover you have Phantom Sense in VR. Her 2 is possible, but
All
I'm
for
from
one,
my end, and it's weird because
and
it's
one
further
for
beyond
all.
Phantom Sense. Phantom reality. My brain thinks everything in VR is real. Kids who jump through TVs forget they're still there. Ah, that sense.
I sensed something.
When I play VR games, I will move in place. I don't actually physically move around. I don't like, step forward and such. I just sort of step in place.
But you do know where they are.
Bounce up and down on my feet whenever I'm just supposed to be walking in game and such. I will actually jump up though, that's the most I will do, but I don't move forward and backwards.
However, in light of what they must do next,
Brandon thinks weather is real,
it
though.
was
He
a
can cool my butt.
necessity.
Oh, dang.
If Sora and Riku complete their test by finding the 7 doors corresponding to the 7 pure lights,
Help wanted. I wouldn't mind
they
playing
will
that.
return home with a new power.
The power
At
of
that point,
waking.
They will both be true masters. However, the dangers make this more trial than test.
But are they safe right now?
Considering their ability, I would like to believe that they are. However, all my
Is there
attempts
common
to
fandom
locate
sense that
Sora and Riku
Oh, is only
end
certain parts of the body.
questionably.
Okay. This is neat to learn about.
Xehanort is a devious tactician. There is nothing we can do that he will not, to some extent, be able to predict.
What are we dealing with? Clifford DeVoe?
So
That's a DC Comics reference.
As you can see, the organization's members are complete people again. Xehanort will be no different. We cannot afford another moment's hesitation. We must consider any strategy to outwit Xehanort and catch him off guard. I must warn you again.
That is usually enough for
The
people,
road
especially
will
since
not
it's
be
cheaper and safer
easy.
than getting surgery.
Fine. Let's jump right in.
All for one and one for all. The combat level went up to 30 now, that's cool. Main menu. No, we got new items. We got a whole new Keyblade, except it's the same Keyblade we got as Sora. And it sucks. Okay, sucks is subjective. I'm only saying that because it lowers my offense and I'm a physical swing my key whenever I get bored. Be another judge's body. Aw. Yeah. Hopefully, I can get through college quickly, get to the UK, and then fucking free healthcare my way to a female body. Who wants me to stretch? That's a good stretch. Alrighty. Well, that's another world down. I think we might call it quits there for now, and I'll be back hopefully tomorrow. Not too sure, no promises. Tomorrow's gonna be D&D night. Depends on how much homework I get done. Let's just get through these menu files, and then we'll go do a raid. No, a VR headset is the next best thing. Ah. It's fine. Don't worry. I make myself sad all the time, so don't ever worry yourself. Mentos, goodness gracious. Game help action commands, oh my goodness. Alrighty, that done, let's hit save. Well, 32. Wow, I need to get a couple more levels for the next world. Recommends on raid? Yeah, sure thing. I am always going to accept raid recommendations. So do not hesitate to suggest that. I'm going to go prepare a Twitch page on my desktop over here. Whoa. Get the game. I was going to hurry up and close up some of these things. Lady Fiora. Alright. Copy. /raid. Alright. You stream that one game, Navi. I will do my best to choose a friend. Well, I'm always down to stream friends of friends. So, in the meantime, I hope you all have a great night. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow, Thursday at the latest. Please take care of yourselves. I hope you all had a good time. I will see you all in the future. Please get a good night's rest, or have a good day, depending on what time zone you're in. I don't know. I love everyone. Please take care. Your princess says, good night.